You are looking live from the Christiansburg Aquatic Center for the 2020 VISAA Swimming and Diving State Championship meet. Hello everyone and welcome inside the booth. Taft, Gantt, Luke Stone, and our producer Jay Banzette. We are thrilled to be here with you all this entire weekend.
The prelim time, 133.65, is 0.2 seconds off of the state record. New Camp might not have the Tigers leading wire to wire here. Davis Jobe and Aubrey Bowles are both probably a little faster than he is on the backstroke. We'll see how much time he drops here, and we're off here in the 200-yard relay with the potential. A school record has already been broken in this event by the Tigers. We'll see if they can break a state record here.
Yeah, that state record was set by St. Chris in 2016. The time to beat is 1:33.45. We'll see if the Tigers or maybe a surprise team can pull it out.
In lane 6 right now, Norfolk Academy, Clayton Wetstein coming out strong.
Yeah, they have the lead after that first leg. And they still have it for Norfolk Academy in lane 6, but Woodbury starting to make the comeback in lane 4.
And the split time there for Woodbury was 24.96, 0.02 off of what New Camp went this morning, but still a great time and a lot of time dropped. And Kyle Floyd, what a breaststroke swim here. His turn out of that was beautiful, and he's going to get the Tigers into the lead as Lundy hops into the water.
Now Lundy will try and keep it. As you see him in lane 4, Tigers are the 1 seed in this for a reason, as Ben Lundy is a full body length in front of the next closest swimmer. That's Collegiate in lane 5.
And we'll see what Lundy's split is right now. He swam a 22.9 this morning, swam a 22.2, I think, or 20.2 in the fly this morning. And now there goes Jack Stelter into the pool. The Tigers looking to break that state record. It seems all but a foregone conclusion that they'll win the event so far.
Jack Stelter had a great swim this morning in the 200 free. Let's see if he can keep up this momentum, as the time to beat is 1:33.45. We'll see if he can do it. We're at 1:30 right now, and it will be a state record.
Jack Stelter, a 20.48 split there off of his 20.79 this morning. He dropped 0.3 seconds by himself, and the Tigers found the new state record.
Unofficial state record for Woodbury Forest School.
Kayla Wilson, the number 1 seed in this, in lane 4. Only a sophomore, but this is her race. We had her on media day yesterday, and she said she loves swimming the 200 free because she is very good at it. She's been to California to race in junior nationals in it, and now you're going to see her race in the Virginia State Championship.
And she added a bit of time, but not much off her seat time this morning. We'll see if she cuts any here. Looks like she'll come into the wall at about 23-ish seconds, which will be an improvement from her 25.56 this morning. 24.76 her split after that first 50.
Trailing her in lane 7, you have Paul the 6th. That's Annalise Cornett. Then also to Wilson's right, Allison Langenberg from Stewart. Looks like Stewart's in second, but Wilson pulling away.
The state record in this is a 147.23, and we're on pace for it to be close.
Yeah, Wilson swam a 150 in prelim, so she's going to have to cut 3 seconds from that. We'll see if she can do it.
Her split there was a 26.97, which is better than her 27.64 from this morning. And we mentioned first thing today during heat 6 or 7 of that 200-yard freestyle that you're watching right now. We said Kayla Wilson could win this by 3 to 4 seconds, and that's still holding true as she comes in and finishes off that first 150 yards of it.
And a reminder, it is Wilson's record. So she had it last year at this state tournament because she's only a sophomore. So this is only her second year swimming in states. And she might break her record 2 times in a row. We'll see if she can do it as she approaches this last lap. Kayla Wilson swam a 150 in prelims, trying to break the state record of 147. Her time is 147.06, a state record.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another one.
Stone, there's some rivalry swimming in this A final of the 200 free, as you have 2 swimmers from Collegiate, 2 swimmers from St. Chris, and 2 swimmers from Woodbury Forest.
And I mean, we basically saw this exact same, not necessarily all these guys in the pool at the same time, but at the Prep League meet several weeks ago in Richmond at St. Catharines. Jack Stelter won this event against Hunter Sunland. He beat Sunland by 4 seconds, but again, times drop at states. You never know how this is going to end up. Stelter the favorite for sure, but it might not be by very much.
Yeah, Sunland in lane 3 and Stelter in lane 4. Stelter crushed this race in the prelims this morning, swimming a time of 1:39.17. The state record is 1:37.20. So Stelter could be getting his second, could be shattering another state record in what is the his second race in the last, 3? So he hasn't had much of a break.
And we have some very good swimmers in this, and a lot of time dropped from this year. And we have actually 2/3 of the podium, of the top 3 on the podium from last year. Daniel Burns was second in this event last year. Stelter was third. Right now, Stelter is besting both Byrne and Sunland off to his left. Burns off to his left from North Cross, and Sunland off to his right. Now back off to his left is Hunter Sunland for St. Christopher's.
That first split for Stelter was 24.87. We'll see if he can keep it up, as he has a full body length lead over second place, which is Daniel Burns in lane 5.
So the third 50 free split there from Stelter, 26.01. A bit of a drop-off from his 150 there, and now Burns looks like he might be able to tighten this up. We'll see how Stelter does in the last 25.
So Stelter still has a body length lead over Burns.
And it looks like that record from Thomas Stevens is going to be safe. Stelter, not a chance he comes into the wall at 137.
But Stelter will still get the win for Woodbury Forest, swimming 139.69. Ben Lundy and Kyle Floyd, the 2 seniors from Woodbury Forest, had a tied prelim time of 50.22. So it's looking like it's going to be battled out between those 2 swimmers, but there are also some other guys in the contest as well, as Kyle Floyd in the lead after the first 25.
And he's going head-to-head there with West.
Yeah, West Miles from St. Chris to his right, but Kyle Floyd now out to a half a body length lead over Lundy and West. We'll see if Floyd can hang on as they head into the final 50.
And Floyd finished second in this event last year, looking to get in first.
Floyd, a body length in front of West and Lundy now as he heads into the final lap. Floyd in lane 4. To his right is Miles West, and to his left is Ben Lundy. We'll see who will get first, and then second place is going to be close too, as you see Trinity Episcopal getting in the mix too. That's Estesh Camerton. Kyle Floyd gets the win. Second place is Ben Lundy.
Sydney Whiting is the one who has the record in this event last year with a 49.93. She was at a 50.01 in prelims. We'll see where she comes out here.
You see Whiting representing Trinity Episcopal in the 4th lane.
And the time Whiting put up this morning, a 50.01, already enough to get her automatic All-American status. But we'll see what the split looks like here. It looks like she's going to come into the wall at about 23 or 24.
She'll come in with a time of 23.97. She is in first right now by a full body length, trying to break her own record that she set in states last year. The time to beat is 49.93. Sydney Whiting makes the final turn, and she has a large lead over her other competitors, and it's a very tight race for second. It looks like Maren McKean is the first swimmer behind her, and Sydney Whiting, 49.65. That is a new state record.
That's an unofficial state record for Sydney Whiting.
Key matchup to watch here is between Jack Stelter in lane 4 and Hunter Sunland in lane 5. Sunland swam a 47.21 this morning. Stelter swam a 46.62.
And so Jack Stelter was the winner of the 200 freestyle as well, besting Hunter Sunland by just a bit. So it is going to be Stelter here after the first 25 with a slight lead, but Sunland doing a good job of staying with the senior from Woodbury Forest.
You see Stelter in that white cap in lane 4, but to his right, Sunland trying to keep pace. Also in lane 2, a great swim there from Spencer Miles. And wow, this is a very close race. All those splits came in at the exact same time, but Stelter was the only sub-22 first 50 as Jack Stelter starts to pull away for the Tigers.
And maybe watch here for Ethan Alexa to get second place from Stephen St. Agnes. He's coming up a little bit on Sunland. It looks like Stelter is going to do enough to get the win here, though.
Stelter finishing in first, 45.57. And then second place from Virginia Episcopal School, Spencer Miles. This is going to be a very close race between lanes 3, 4, and 5. St. Catherine's, Norfolk Academy, and Collegiate, the only relay teams that swam sub 340 this morning in prelims. Norfolk Academy, though, is the favorite as they swam a 3:35.77. A whole 2 seconds under what Collegiate and St. Catherine's swam at 3:37.49 and 3:37.21.
And a good start here for Norfolk Academy. Maren McKee, the sophomore, one of 3 sophomores in this relay, out to the early lead on Gabby Chen in lane 5. And if Norfolk Academy wins this, that will be a complete sweep for Kayla Wilson.
Wilson will be the 4th relayer for Norfolk Academy, who has the lead in lane 4. as Ellie Jones is swimming for the Bulldogs. But watch Collegiate in the lane above, lane 5, as Elise Cram, who loves the freestyle, she's going to try and keep pace with Norfolk.
And as they come into the back half of this first 100 here, it is going to be, now it will be Ellie Jones heading into the water, the only senior in this relay for for Norfolk Academy.
Norfolk Academy with a split there of 27.84. They have about a 1 second lead now over St. Catherine's, who is in lane 3. Now in the second leg, thank you for correcting me, Stone, as this is the 4x100, so it's 4 lengths for each swimmer.
And in lane 2, watch there, that's Stewart. Ashley Compton, an 8th grader in the water right now. We'll see how that goes for them.
The Bulldogs still have that lead in lane 4, and it is only extending. But watch out for lane 6 as Madeira's Nia Kelly keeping pace with Norfolk Academy.
And a huge swim from Kelly there. She swam in the 100 free earlier tonight.
So right now it's close between Kelly and Jones. We weren't expecting Madeira to be able to keep up with the Bulldogs, but it looks like that is happening for now. And Collegiate and St. Catherine's in 3rd and 4th as we head into the 3rd leg. Split time there of 28.69 for Nia Kelly from Madeira. And Madeira has that lead now in lane 6.
And in lanes 5 and 4 too, Collegiate, as Mackenzie Ferguson wraps up the first of her first 50 here in this 3rd leg. She looks like she is going to be a factor here too. So 4, 5, 6, very tight right now.
As I head into the second 50 of the 3rd leg, a great kick off the wall from Collegiate's Mackenzie Ferguson to give the Cougars the lead.
But here comes Olivia Galiotos in the water for Norfolk right now, really closing that gap. And we know what Kayla Wilson can do in the freestyle, and we'll see what she does. It's going to be about roughly a body length, 3/4 of a body length lead for Collegiate as they head into the final 100 here. And into the water for Collegiate will hop Avery Rogers.
A great swim there from Ferguson of Collegiate. 27.98 split time. As we head into this 4th leg, Collegiate has the lead in lane 5, but Norfolk Academy's Kayla Wilson making her move. She can fly, and she's showing it off here as she takes the lead for the Bulldogs.
And the seed time for Norfolk Academy, or excuse me, the prelim time for Norfolk Academy was about 2 seconds faster than Collegiate, and we're seeing that right now. Kayla Wilson absolutely destroying it here on the second 50 of this final leg in the final event of the girls' meet tonight.
Wilson now a full body length lead over Avery Rogers and Sophie Davis. And it looks like Kayla Wilson will be a 4-time state champion in this year's state swim meet as she touches the wall. Split time of 25.80. Norfolk Academy wins.
The top seed for the prelims time of 3:11.31. Let's go, boys. This is event 24. Boys freestyle championship.
We drove down here with the Woodbury Forest swim team on Thursday afternoon. We had no idea how to commentate swimming at that point. We hope we've gotten a little better. Kyle Floyd said his favorite event to watch of all time and favorite commentary was the men's 400 free relay from the 2008 Olympics between the United States and France. It was basically just those two duking it out head-to-head. And now the gap here is 2 seconds between first and second right now, but St. Chris going to have a good swim here. But it's Woodbury and St. Chris head-to-head, just like the United States and France, two bitter but very respectful rivals of each other. And as Jack Stelter leads this relay off against Miles Westy Sr., you cannot ask for much more to end the 2020 VISAA State Championship. And here comes Stelter with the lead after the first 75.
The two seniors neck and neck right now, but also keep an eye on lane 3, Collegiate. They set the state record for this event last year, swimming a time of 3:06.16, but right now it's looking like it's going to be between the Saints and the Tigers as Lundy dives in the pool first.
And here is Ben Lundy's 100. He is going head-to-head right now with Nick Washington. Washington, of course, was the man for St. Chris who finished third in the 50 free, and it is as tight can be between Ben Lundy and Nick Washington, first and second, and all that Collegiate is looking like they'll be able to do is battle for third with Trinity Episcopal.
Lundy has a slight advantage over Washington right now as he will head into his second into his last length of the second leg.
And Gavin Newcamp, the only junior in this relay, will enter the water at the same time as Aubrey Bowles, another junior from St. Christopher's, and Lundy opening this lead up.
About a body length lead now for the Tigers as Newcamp is in the water.
And Newcamp is going to be out with about a full body length lead. But here comes St. Christopher. Do not sleep on Aubrey Bowles. He has a wicked fast 100 free time.
And this team from Woodbury was the team that broke the state record last night in the 4x50 medley relay. They'll see if they can get their second gold as a relay team.
And Newcamp is going to have Woodbury out to a 3-second lead almost as we head into the final 100, and you could not have it any other way. Kyle Floyd versus Hunter Sunland. Two seniors here are going to go head-to-head on this final 100. Woodbury with a lead right now and looking like they might have a chance at a school record. I think they were 1 second off of it. We will see and get that result for you later. At Newcamp coming into the wall here.
A 25-28 sprint there from Newcamp, but his first split was 22-48. A great swim from the junior, and it will set up for Kyle Floyd, the senior for the Tigers, to try and close out this state meet.
And he's going to have a lead, but Hunter Sunland is going quick right now for St. Chris, shrinking that down little by little.
Woodbury coach Greg Goulden jumping up and down on the sideline, cheering on Floyd as he knows how much this race means to him and the rest of the Tigers.
And we'll see if the Tigers, how that impacts their school record. Floyd is going to have about a fifth of the pool length lead on Sunland right now, and he's coming in to the second half of this, and it looks like it is going to be Woodbury Forest pulling it out.
Kyle Floyd, split time there, 24-34. Tigers will win the 4x100 relay, 3:07:15. That is shattering the school record for the Tigers.
What a swim there. You could not end it any better.
We hope that you enjoyed the coverage and hope that you enjoyed the meet because it certainly was a good one in the 2020 VISAA State Swimming and Diving Championship. Taft, Gantt, Luke Stone, and this is WFSPN tuning out.
WFSPN.